Did you know that on the day your spouse passes away, Social Security Administration sends you a bill? Well, they don't call it a bill. What it really is a reduction of 1/3 to 1/2 of your total Social Security income. Here's how it works. Let's take a real world example. We have a couple that has done everything they were always told. They accumulated assets, they both worked, and now one spouse has a $36,000 annual Social Security, the other spouse has an $18,000 annual Social Security. At the death of the first spouse, that $18,000 amount stops. But see, your bills don't go down by 1/3, do they? You still pay your mortgage, you still pay your gas, you still pay your electric, you still pay for food. And so we have this problem where at the first death, we've lost a significant amount of income, but our bills have not gone down at the same percentage. Hi, I'm Charles Cann, a certified financial planner. Let me show you how income is the most important part of your retirement and how planning ahead is the way to make sure your retirement lasts as long as you do. See, for 40 years of work, you were an accumulation investor just like you should have been. If you're putting money into your 401k every month and the market goes up and up and up, that's great. And if the market goes down, that's even better because you're buying shares at a reduction in price. But that can kill your retirement if you're making withdrawals every month. And coupled with a loss of income at the death of the first spouse, it can put your entire retirement at risk. So let's take a look at what are some of the things that we can do to make sure we're going to be okay at the death of the first spouse. Number one, when we lose a spouse, we lose that income. But the next thing that happens is we lose our married filing jointly tax bracket protection. The 22% bracket that used to run all the way to $206,700 now stops at $103,350. And it gets worse. If your modified adjusted gross income crosses $109,000, then you get that IRMA surcharge, which raises the price of your Medicare Part B. She didn't get a raise, she didn't spend more, she just lost her spouse. And the tax code immediately made her situation harder. But here's something that most people have never heard about, and I want to make sure you know about it. The surviving spouse can file Form SSA.44 with Social Security to request an IRMA recalculation after the death of the first spouse. See, IRMA is based upon your income from 2 years ago. And so it may be possible that you are paying that IRMA surcharge based on income you don't have anymore. So file that in the back of your mind, make a note for your spouse at the first death to look into filing Form SSA.44. But what is the big answer? The big answer is you've got to plan before all this happens, folks, while you're both alive and filing jointly, because that's when you have the most tax leverage. You can consider Roth conversions. While you're married filing jointly, you have those bigger tax brackets. Those are a gift to you, folks. We can look at converting traditional IRA money, and that can mean less tax in the future, especially for the surviving spouse. While those brackets are narrower and every dollar counts more in the future. We can run a survivor income analysis, not just what you have, but what does she actually live on if you go first? What does he live on if she goes first? We model it in both directions, and then we can see the cliff before you're standing on it. And we can review your overall income tax plan with the surviving spouse's reality in mind, not just your reality today. See, I'm a 30-year planner, folks, and we've got to take these contingencies into account. Most planning models accumulation. You'll meet with somebody and he'll say, hey, we're going to average 8% in this plan and you only need 4.5% of it. Well, folks, that works about 80% of the time. And for the other 20% of the people, if the markets go against them, then they have a really constricted income in the future. Go out on your front step and look at 9 other houses and figure out, wow, Do I want to be one of the 2 houses on my block that don't have all the income we need? It takes some planning. It takes understanding the difference between accumulation models, which are correct while you're working, and many of us understand because we've been doing it for 40 years, and distribution models, that income first approach that makes sure that my spouse and I are both going to be okay no matter what happens in the future. I've got a tool for you. If you come to canonfg.com/SS, you can download our 9 keys to Social Security decision making. There's a link below. Just click on it and it'll take you right to the right page. Also, if you want to talk about your specific situation, click on the link below for a 20-minute Ask Me Anything Zoom. This is Charles Cannon, Certified Financial Planner. Remember, distribution planning and income are the most important part of your retirement.